getting into it. Every time a young Link throws a boomerang at the start, or any Link really, I'm like, okay, this is a serious match. So I haven't really watched too much of this matchup. I would imagine it'd be one of Olimar's few relatively difficult matchups because young Link can kind of hover in that 45-degree blind spot that Olimar has.
He also has a lot of options for dealing with the Pikmin.
Oh, yeah.
Any character that can reliably kill the Pikmin without taking ridiculous amounts of damage from him, doing okay against Olimar.
Oper is so good. Nair is so good. All of his moves are... And he's so good at trapping Olimar's landings as well, and ledge trapping him.
He just has good buttons. If you like to press buttons, play Young Link.
You can play Young Link. All of them are lagless, and some of them kill.
You can spam B, you can spam A.
You can press whatever you want, really.
You have a tether grab, like, just press buttons.
So far, it looks like both of them are having some trouble actually getting used to one another's playstyles. They don't really know how to trap each other's landings. Like, I've noticed Wormy's gotten away with some pretty bad air dodges to stage, honestly, but Sync hasn't really been prepared to punish them. And Sync hasn't really air dodged or double jumped out of hits on at all. He's just kind of floating back to stage. It's like Wormy's not prepared for that.
Sync gets in your head, though. Playing against Sync is interesting.
This is the first time I've seen him play in a long time, like since Smash 4.
Sometimes I watch him play, and I think he's one of the worst players in Houston. And then sometimes I watch him play, and I was like, you're the best player
on the planet. He's the best player on the planet.
You're going to win Shockwave.
Oh no, you can't DI that way. If you're facing the ledge and you get up B by a Young Link and you like DI out, you're gonna get feared most of the time. It's a difficult input because you can't buffer full hops in this game. Mix it back, okay.
He's at so high percent, 146. Like, oof! I thought that was gonna be a forward smash, just ending it right there.
Yeah, he knows he wants to grab. Okay, he killed the blue. That's perfect. He has no Pikmin. He should just aggro him. Just go in, go in, go in.
Yep, just stop him from pulling.
You can honestly spam Nair on Olimar's shield if he has no Pikmin. That doesn't hit the platform.
No, it's dumb.
I didn't know that. Huh.
He's too short.
Good. Good.
Good.
Short characters can't have everything.
Why are short characters so strong
All right,
in this game?
it's over. Every time I see an Olimar get an up smash at 0, I'm like, okay. Once I take the first stock and then get that up smash at 0, yep, you're losing. Because look, he's just going to rack so much damage. Olimar has the best damage racking in this game, by far. I would say Olimar and Snake are definitely up there.
Yeah, especially when Olimar has a white Pikmin. If he lands that white Pikmin...
It's so hard to get white Pikmin off you in this game, too, because you can barely see the Pikmin. And there are some moves that are, like, coded in a... I feel like they're coded incorrectly. Like, they look like they should hit the Pikmin off your body, but they don't. Sadly, Wormy drops the setup, but he gets the Nair. Yeah, I thought he was going to bear one F smash or up smash, but he didn't get it.
I was waiting for him to fish for it or fish for something silly, because sometimes that's what Wormy does when he's up for a kill.
I call that the Wormy. It's so funny.
It is the Wormy.
And he loves when I say it, too. I guess he's not really a bear one guy, because he's throwing them out, but I think he's doing it out of habit rather than actually expected to hit. Because every time he's hit with it, he's just run away or done something else.
I didn't think about the fire Pikmin, or fire arrow red Pikmin interaction.
Yeah, I mean, it helps that... Oh, that hit? He needs another down air, I think. Yeah, there we go.
That was... I don't think he was making it back anyway.
Maybe. You know, Young Link's airspeed is pretty solid, so he might have been able to make it back with his aerial drift, but I like the assurance. I respect it. Right now, he's just get that up smash and then get that 70% and game to pretty much be over.
Did Sync play Olimar in Brawl?
I believe he did.
Okay.
I believe so. Oh, no forward smash. That's one of those reads where it's kind of a 50-50 because if they tech roll out or miss tech or tech in place, they get forward smashed anyway.
I like that boomerang hit into fire arrow.
Down smash is not the best move there. Ooh, that was a bad nair. He did a rising nair on shield, and that's not going to go. I'm very curious to know how they started Battlefield, actually. Isn't that odd?
That is odd. I didn't even think about it until you said it, but...
Because Olimar doesn't really particularly care for Battlefield. Even though it's better than it was in the other games, it's still not that great. And how does Young Link feel about it? I'm not too sure about that.
I think he's indifferent, too.
Okay.
They just striked, probably, and everyone's like, I don't care about Battlefield.
I think Olimar is absolutely absurd on Smashville. I think... PS2 favors... PS2 is pretty even, or PS1.
PS1 pretty even.
Actually, PS1 is probably a lot better for Young Link than it is for Olimar in this game. Purple.
Forward smash. Okay,
oh, that didn't kill. Wow. Amazing DI. No, don't go out there. You might miss it. And he has a purple. You might die. Okay. He came so close to dying. That scared me.
That would have been a shame.
That was one of those like worst player in the world versus best player in the world things where like at first he hit that forward smash. I was like, how did he get that root? That was amazing. And he goes off stage for a dare and I'm like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Now Wormy's, his goal has to be to not fish. Oh, okay.
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 I don't know how he
That
lives.
could be a kill. Oh, he messed up the setup. He's a little late on that, but it's okay. He has plenty more chances. Right now, he does not have the best lineup for killing. He has a purple, and the purple aerials to start killing, but he needs a blue. He needs to discard one of this Pikmin and maybe get a blue if he can, because up throw does kill now. Parry forward smash is the Olimar classic, and I'm surprised Wormy was prepared to DI that.
I don't remember the Pikmin pool. Do you? Like what pattern it is?
Man, I can't remember.
Because it's a set pattern.
Oh, and he threw all his Pikmin. Good. But now he can't do anything.
Now Wormy just press buttons.
Yeah, he can. Oh, wait.
Not that button.
Did you see what just happened?
Forward smash,
Yeah,
yellow
he forward
Pikmin.
smashed at the same time
Yeah.
as he fire arrowed, and while he tried to run in, he got hit by the forward smash. That would have been a terrible way to go out. Younglink doesn't have any kill throws, does he?
Say again?
Younglink doesn't have any kill throws, does
No.
he? No. The character would be so much better if he did.
He doesn't need it though.
He doesn't need it, but it's one of those things where like he can mix you up on blocks so well with, you know, tomahawk grabs and things like that, or space grabs. Like at this point, he would really like to have.
He could do like a down throw into fair.
I don't like the fact that Wormy's constantly going for these fairs after his arrows, because at this point, Nair kills, and Nair is much faster than fair.
And you can get 2 of them in a single jump.
Exactly. See, the back air one's not safe on block, even though it seems like it. Don't die to that. Okay.
Okay, I thought he was going to hit him off the stage and miss attack again.
It's funny because I could tell Sync right there. Wormy should be able to get this edge guard. Weak Nair. I like the reverse up B, but oh, that's bad.
That down air almost got punished big time.
Now he has a blue, and this is okay. Yes.
Okay.
He almost survived that.
He
too.
almost
That's
DI'd it to the corner and was okay.
It looks like he let go of his stick a little too early, maybe, or maybe it just straight up killed him. I'm not totally certain.
It should have killed him.
So let me think. What is the lineup? Is it red, yellow, blue, and so white, purple, or purple, white?
I think it's white purple. Other
Okay.
than that, I have no earthly idea. I'm not even gonna pretend to know
We
the
should be
rest.
able to tell actually by when the game starts because he starts with his lineup.
Does he?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
He starts with his lineup, and every time he pulls, it comes out in that order. So I'll pay more attention to it next game.
Both these guys are always smiling. They're always
They
so
love
happy.
this game, dude. They love every game. Every game they're playing, even if they're getting camped, even if they're camping, even if they get destroyed, they're just having a good time.
Yeah, they're both very, very like core parts of the Houston scene. They're
Yeah.
both like super welcoming to everybody that talks to them, super down to earth, always happy.
Smashville would not be the best choice by Wormy. So my problem with hazardless Smashville in this game is that the middle platform makes it so heavily favor camping. So what people will do is just stand under the center platform and just throw things at you. How do you realistically approach an Olimar that is throwing Pikmin from center stage?
You just
don't.
throw more things.
You have to throw things back at him, but without stage control. And because Olimar's Pikmin have the projectile properties, they just block everything for him.
Yeah, I think if you throw bombs though, like at the Pikmin and throw
See,
boomerangs.
it's happening already.
Okay, that was cool.
I like that you mentioned that though. Bombs are a good choice here because they do kill the Pikmin faster than the other projectiles do.
Yeah, as long as it's not a red.
Yes, exactly. And Boomerang seems like it does a lot more damage than arrows in these situations. No, he messed up.
Yeah, you just boomerang bomb camp the Olimar, force him to pull Pikmin, and while he's pulling Pikmin, you approach, press buttons.
Down tilt 2 frames, right?
Yes.
I'm surprised he hasn't really gone for it because down tilt, I know when you 2-frame someone with a down tilt that pops up, because they're grabbing from lower on, they're put like closer to your chest height more than your head height. So it'd be easier to get a down tilt fair.
Yeah.
He hasn't really gone for any real edge guards. Oh.
Okay. The down air defies physics.
It,
It shoots them straight up.
not only that, but the hitbox is so deceptive. It's so much bigger than it looks like it is.
No, he has a lot of really dumb hitboxes. Like his up air hits around his feet. You can do it like if you fast fall up air and land next to somebody, I'll hit him.
That purple bear, nice. Paying attention to his lineup, I like that. See, yellow just got pulled. That's gonna be a triple. Yeah, that's the thing. If you air dodge, expecting to get hit again, you get forward smashed.
Okay. I like the grabs. He's mixing in more grabs this game, racking up the percentage a little better.
Yeah, the nice thing about the grabs is that it's the one thing that can actually directly challenge Olimar's little forward smash range. I don't like that. I
No.
do not like that.
He goes for a lot of just raw up Bs, like landed up Bs.
Straight up rando options like that, and I don't think. I think up B is like the, if you don't know the matchup, it's a really, really good option, but if you know the matchup, it's like a mix-up.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't really go for an option, like a random option that's just a mix-up. You needed something that's guaranteed, you know?
But using the boomerang to cover his approach and then running in and going for a forward tilt or dash attack. He can even this up fairly easily.
Young's dash attack kill, doesn't it?
Very, very late.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's nice. I like the choice to not be-reverse it too, because if he did re-reverse it, it would totally missed. Not like Link's up B World. Sucks you in from like halfway across the planet. Criminal move, by the way.
So I don't know why. So the down air bounces.
Yeah.
But he landed it instead. So he held down after he hit shield. If you bounce off
That's
the
a bad
shield,
choice.
you bounce off the shield, you would have got shield poke there, hit Olimar's head, send him straight up.
He would have died, actually.
He
Yeah.
probably would have died.
Olimar is extremely light. He had max rage pretty much.
Yeah, and you would have got the full hop damage ratio. Because
Oh,
he was
yeah,
falling
you're
so
right.
high.
I like that up smash because Olimar's, whenever they notice they're behind your shield, they sometimes will either grab you or try to attack the back of your shield. And instead of doing that, Sync has recently been rolling to reset to neutral because he's trying to rely on his neutral being straight up better than Wormy's. So Wormy actually caught the startup of his roll and ended up smashing for it. Very great choice. But right here as Wormy, you got to hold center stage. See, if you full hop right there, because it's Smashville, like I said, full hops immediately lose your stage control. So he gets put in the corner every time he full hops. So you need a whole center stage, short hop aerial, short hop arrow, short hop boomerang.
I like that bomb
Just hold it.
placement though. Placing the bomb at the ledge and backing up the center stage, maintaining control of the stage with the bomb controlling the Pikmin.
It's a good choice. There we go. It feels like he's been dropping his follow-ups this entire set, and that's been the real big decider here. But now he's doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Looks like this game's, even though it felt pretty even, it's been pretty dominant so far from on this last stock from Wormy.
It has. This last stock's been clean because they both entered 0% last stock, and somehow.
He dead.
Okay.
He messed up. Can you double jump down there? Do you have the time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You could full hop. You could full hop down air though.
Yeah, that makes it even more depressing that the full hop, you can't buffer full hops in this game. 'Cause if you could, that would be like a reliable guaranteed setup. Oh, man, these purples are rough. All right, this is where Olimar starts to come back into the game. You do not do that. Don't do that. And then Wormy's kind of fishing too because he's worried about not having his kill options. If you guys didn't know, Wormy did play Toon Link in Smash 4, a character with, I would say, some of the most reliable kill
There we
options
go,
in the game.
there's
There
the
we go. Have almost all of his kills been there?
Yeah.
I like
It's
that.
just so good.
I like that. It's such a great option. It means it tells you that he's holding center stage because all of his kills have been nairs at the edge.
Yep.
Meaning he's pushing Sync to the edge over and over again and nairing him out.
Yeah, he's done a good job of killing the Pikmin, maintaining stage control, and then using his
Absolutely.
projectiles to keep Sync at disadvantage.
And I don't know if this is Big Grand Wormy at work. Maybe he's like a secret genius, but it feels like whenever Sync's actually pushed into the corner, it's when he does not have 3 Pikmin on his lineup.
Yeah.
He only has 1 or 2.
Well,
It
it's
makes it
'cause
so that he can't really do much of anything.
Wormy kills them all in the process of getting
And
into
it
the corner.
immediately goes in. I
Yep.
love that. And that's how these nairs are killing so early because he doesn't have enough Pikmin to actually defend himself most of the time.
Yeah, and as soon as Sync gets like on the edge, if he doesn't have Pikmin, Wormy pretty much stops using bombs. He does cool confirms off of the fire arrow and the boomerang.
All right, it looks like we're not getting any character changes here. I didn't even see what stage they went to. See what the counter pick is. Please tell me he banned FD.
Yoshi.
I think the stage should not be illegal. I hate this stage.
I actually like the stage.
I think you'll see why. Well, I think the first 5 seconds really showed why. Olimar ran up to the center of the stage and everything immediately missed.
I think the stage is really good for Young Link.
It's amazing for every projectile character, dude.
Yeah, it's just so easy to camp.
You can't really approach under the platform. It's similar to Smashville, which is odd because does this rule set have them tied together?
No.
That's absurd. That's kind of absurd.
But yeah, it's more projectile friendly than Smashville, which says a
Yeah,
lot.
slightly more so. Unless you're like Snake. I think Snake is absolutely ridiculous on Smashville, but not necessarily on Yoshi's Island.
You get some really cool angles with the fire arrows and the boomerangs on the stage.
But that's mostly against the big characters, sadly. It looks like if you're playing a smaller character, his fire arrows are just constantly missing.
Yeah.
When every other stage, it would have just normally hit. So this looks like so far an amazing counter pick from Sync.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that if Wormy's not in the center on that little divot, the fires just miss.
Yeah, he can't hit him. He can't. That's why it's even more important than ever to hold center stage control. But ever since the first game passed, it feels like Sync's not really been doing too great of a job of that. Like, he's been in the corner this entire stock. Even though it seems like he's comfortable fighting from the corner. Oh yeah, that's sad. I forgot that happens. It's still active near, like, until the Pikmin starts to fall down. And Wormy jumped a little too high. Fair?
Yep.
That's gonna kill.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go. But
Not
you,
the best DI.
you see Shauna get a lot of kills with that hitbox on the forward smash.
Yeah, yeah. It catches people jumping too high. It maybe catches their head or maybe their mohawk in the case of like Falco or DK or something like that. And the speed at which you can shoot fire arrows still blows my mind.
It's dumb. You
Finally, more grabs.
You can short hop fire arrow with no lag.
Oh yeah, that was one of like the first thing they found out about this game. They're like, wait, Young Link's kind of broken. You can just short hop fire arrow. And then everyone started doing it over and over and over again.
That's all you need to do online.
Oh yeah, you can't punish it. You actually legit can't punish it. See, even though Wormy's holding the stage control, I feel like he's being a little too aggressive when Sync's in the corner. He's fighting the edge. Like in situations like this, he's swinging in the edge. You should not be doing that. You should wait, abuse the fact that you are in the center. You have control over the entire stage. They have to get back to you.
They're dead even right now.
Oh yeah. This is the point where I'd like to see Wormy go in and do a little bit more down tilt confirms maybe, because he hasn't really been using that at all.
Down tilt confirms or going for more fairs, because he's throwing a lot of nairs at the corner. But like right there, if he landed the fire arrow, he could have got a free fair. Fair has a little bit more reach than the nair does and would have done so much work.
No, he's been too slow on that almost every time, and he's been shooting him from a little too far. I think Young Link is not actually a character that's very good from a super long range. That's not his job. You should be at a mid-range most of the time, actually hitting people with things so that every time you hit them,
You
it should
can confirm
combo.
off of it.
Exactly. And Wormy's playing a little too far away. Like right here is the range you should be at, because at that range, Olimar can't hit you with anything, and that would have been a confirm.
Yep.
But he wasn't expecting Sync to DIN. No, don't challenge that. I like to full hop away.
Both these guys make me so nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Can't punish that. Full hop's good. Sometimes the full hop there is bad because the Olimar might just double up smash anyway.
There's another nair kill.
I think every kill minus like 2 maybe has been there. I dig that. I like the roll. See, that time Sync read it, because if he full hop there again, he would have just gotten hit by the second up smash.
How much damage he took off that white Pikmin?
Too much. Too much. But at this point, it doesn't really matter, since he doesn't even have a blue in his lineup.
Yeah, he's just gaining extra credit, so it doesn't really matter too much for anyone.
At this point, I would just say Wormy needs to run away, throw Boomerang as much as possible, because Boomerang is the one answer to Pikmin being lying on the ground. Because if you shoot the fire arrow, the arrow hitbox is so big that it might actually clank with the Pikmin. But the Boomerang, even though the hitbox is big, it kind of hovers a little higher and it goes over it. Pretty decent lead here, but with Olimar, you could just get up smashed in one time and them's the breaks, you know.
Okay, that time it actually hit, but it shouldn't have.
Yeah, he dropped shield. Some people don't realize how much lag these moves actually have.
Yeah, Sync was doing such a good job of punishing it. I'm surprised that he even got hit by it that time.
I think that might be the nerfs at play for once. That should kill.
Okay, there we go.
Ooh, not yet. I think the Wormy needs the rage. Nair? Okay, that kills. It's going to be a 2-1 for Wormy over Sync. That was a very good set.
That was a good set.
Even though it's 2 projectile zoners, you know, it's a lot harder to appreciate the zoners in this game, I would say. Because they're not just, you know, going at each other, hitting each other, beating the crap out of each other constantly.
Right.
It is a lot more fun when you see 2 people actually trying to box a lot more.